Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about accidents when you're drinking. I only thought of this idea, well, it only popped in my head. It was because my sister had been out drinking last night. She's not an alcoholic, but she fell over last night and split all her knee open. So I've had to take her down to the hospital today. She's had butterfly stitches. She's got a tetanus jab. She's got some antibiotics, like a 3-day course. So this is just about, I remember waking up lots of times with bruises all over and limping where I couldn't walk because I was falling over. I couldn't remember, but people would pull us in the street and say, "Oh, you fell over last night." I go, "Oh, I can't remember that." So there's lots of times when you do wake up and you can't remember things. But the thing that, like, even when I was thinking about things, what you can do when you're not on the drink. Like I've explained loads of different options what you've got. There's loads of stuff you can do, like I've said on previous videos. But it's not just about doing things what you wouldn't normally do. It's even going to the hospital today, take my sister there to get her stitches. That would have never happened when I was on the drink. Never. My sister wouldn't have went with us the way I looked, the way I acted. Obviously I would have to bring drink with us. It just would not have happened. So there's loads of little things what you do, because when I've said, like, in past videos, what you can do, you can go like museums, you can go for a walk, but there's also things what you don't even think about, like going to the hospital with your family if they need you there for just a little bit of support or a little bit of company. Birthday parties, like my little nephew's birthday party was in April. I went down there. That was his second birthday. I missed his first birthday because I was on the drink. I wouldn't say I wasn't invited, but I wasn't really told about it because I was drinking too much, and it's not nice for, obviously, for kids to be around alcohol, especially on your birthday. But I remember there's just loads of times when I woke up full of bruises, and it looked as though I'd been beat up. But it wasn't. It was just falling over and on all the time without us realising. You just got to be so careful. Sorry, I thought something had popped up there. There's just so much more to life. Just little things like what I've just mentioned. It's little tiny things like that will go a far way. You're putting yourself out. You don't have to do these things. You could sit in the house all day and do nothing. But you put yourself out to go and help somebody. It makes a massive difference, not just to yourself, but for the other person. It doesn't have to be family. It could be a friend. It's like I say, that's my personality. I'm a caring person. It comes naturally to me. If I can be there, I'll be there. If I can help someone in any way, I will be there. Either if it's on a message or in person. I'll bend over backwards to help somebody because I just enjoy it. I enjoy just to see people happy. I remember going to hospital, and I thought there's loads of times I've been in hospital. I'm trying to think of like situations when I've been drunk, when I've been in hospital, like full of, bruises, not just like the odd bruise on your arm, thinking, "Oh, that's all right." If when you look in the mirror and your back's just covered, and I've been in hospital going, "What's all these bruises off?" And you sort of get yourself worried because I'm a drinker. You overthink. It's quite a hard subject. That's why I'm stopping now. I'm just what you can do. There's so much more. I just want to motivate people to see you can do exactly what I'm doing now. You could be looking at this and saying, see, I used to do this a lot of times, looking at people saying, I'd love to do that. Like I said about my nephew, I'd love to do that. But now I've stopped doing that. I don't say, like, even you look at somewhere nice in a brochure, like, which is like on a plane right away. I don't think myself now, like, oh, I'd love to do that. Oh, imagine I could do that. I don't think that way anymore. If I like something, I'll go for it. And if I don't succeed, I'll just carry on till I do succeed. Nothing is, nothing's impossible. I promise you it. So much more to life. I mean, I've had a good day. I've spent, see, it's not just about going to the hospital with my sister. I've had a good day with my sister. She's enjoyed herself. I've enjoyed myself. I had a laugh. Even though we're sitting in the emergency room, I mean, we're quite close with my sisters. Well, not quite close. We're very, very close. So I'll be there if I can for my sisters, no matter what. So if they're in any trouble and they need to be there, I will be there. So like I was today when she needs a bit of support, because like she's got dyslexia, and she gets a bit embarrassed when they're asking questions, even before she gets it. You know, who doesn't ask this? And so I went down, and I'm like you go here and then say this, and then she just feels a lot more confident if I'm there. She's not by herself. There's just so much more. I hope people are watching these videos and thinking about the detox. Even if you're thinking about it, it's just that's the massive step. Even thinking about it doesn't mean you're not actively. If you're not physically doing a detox now, but thinking about it, that's a massive step. As in the same as a massive step before. A massive step was doing a detox. So that's going to be enough for today. Like I say, it's been a long, long day. I've had to do this video late. Just before I go, I want to tell you about these little LEDs. These are, you can get them personalised and get them off Amazon. They're $14.99, but you could have like any scene you want. So I've got on just for today. That's for people in recovery. Just for today, I'm exactly the same as you. I've been with just for today. I'll be alcohol free, and I don't know what's going to be happening tomorrow. So that's the scene I see every day. So it's got on just for today. Comes with a remote, change of colours, flashing, anything you want. But you can have any scene you want up there. You can have numbers. You could have your detox date, phrases, what keep you going, anything you want. But that's all for today. Thank you very much. Have a nice night. Bye now.